The D.S. Brown Company, headquartered in northwestern Ohio, is widely recognized as the leading U.S. manufacturer and supplier to the highway and bridge construction industry. From our Delastic line, featuring highly engineered neoprene extruded shapes, compression seals, bridge seals, and strip seal expansion glands, to the new greater movement demands of the industry, we continue to set the standards for product innovation and product quality. In the mid-1980s, D.S. Brown introduced Delcrete, an elastomeric concrete. Delcrete has served as a rigid yet flexible connection between concrete roadways and expansion joints, greatly minimizing the destructive spalling of concrete from the pounding forces of traffic. In the past decade, Delcrete has firmly established itself as the premier and most widely used elastomeric concrete in the industry. Capitalizing on this success, the D.S. Brown Company has introduced Delpatch, an elastomeric concrete formulated from our highly successful Delcrete product, specifically for use in high-performance pavements. Delpatch has been found to have extensive use as a patching material on concrete airport runways, taxiways, and aprons, as well as airfield lighting applications. At LaGuardia, Reno, Memphis, Las Vegas, and many other major airports, owners and specifiers, including United Parcel Service, have preferred using Delpatch rather than conventional rapid-setting concrete, epoxy, or asphalt materials because of superior in-service results, and because its rapid cure cycle minimizes very expensive traffic shutdown time. Delpatch features a simple mixing procedure using uncomplicated equipment available from D.S. Brown. The resultant admixture of elastomeric binder and reinforcing materials has outstanding flow characteristics, which assures complete and intimate coverage of Delpatch throughout its intended area. An optimum balance of working time and setup time has been developed for Delpatch without applying any external heat to the system. In most cases, the area may be open to traffic within 1 hour after the final pour. This program is designed to highlight certain procedures and features of Delpatch elastomeric concrete. These include applications, installation techniques, laboratory tests, and safety considerations. In this industrial floor repair simulation, we've prepared the area by sawing and chipping away all loose concrete. After carefully cleaning the area, proprietary primer is applied to the critical surfaces to ensure good adhesion between concrete and Delpatch. Delpatch is mixed and poured in place using a batch method. Pre-measured amounts of Part A and Part B of the binder are poured into the simple bread dough type mixer. After approximately 1/2 minute of mixing, weight amounts of sand and fiberglass are added, and mixing continues for about a minute longer. The Delpatch is then poured into the area while it's still fluid. Delpatch is self-leveling. As it cures, a trowel is used to achieve a grooved or textured finish. Any masking or forming material should be removed immediately after troweling. Once in place, Delpatch hardens rapidly to a gray color to blend with the surrounding concrete. Working time is between 4 and 7 minutes, depending on ambient working temperatures. Delpatch should not be applied in conditions where pavement temperatures fall below 45 degrees or in areas where moisture is present. It's very important that the elastomeric concrete flows throughout the area, especially when used to cast airport pavement lighting, such as in this example at the Memphis International Airport. Complete coverage allows for support and protection of electrical conduit, which is extremely important in any airport application. The flow characteristics of Delpatch are more easily shown in this laboratory situation. The Delpatch flows uniformly under and around the conduit in the demonstration chamber, thus providing the necessary support. Other outstanding features of Delpatch can be best demonstrated by reviewing certain key laboratory tests which are used to characterize and highlight those properties which have established these products as the preferred materials in the elastomeric concrete industry. These include adhesion to concrete and steel, impact resistance, compressive strength, and chemical resistance. Adhesion of Delpatch to concrete and steel is critical to the overall performance of any repair material. In the laboratory, adhesion test assemblies were prepared using concrete specimens with 1 square inch surface area. Using proprietary primers, adhesion values to concrete exceed 450 psi. After a specified emergence time in water, values exceeding 300 psi are routinely obtained. Adhesion to prime steel is outstanding, consistently exceeding 500 psi. In a specified impact test, a 1-pound steel ball is dropped from 10 feet onto a Delpatch disc chilled to a minus 20 degrees Fahrenheit. The disc remains intact after impact. Epoxy-based materials frequently shatter under these conditions. Also, concrete shatters quite easily when hammered, while hammering has no effect on Delpatch. Using 2-inch cubes, the compressive strength of Delpatch is measured on a laboratory Instron machine. The force to deflect Delpatch 5% is 1,100 psi, and 1,500 psi for a 10% deflection. After the force is removed, the cube recovers essentially to its original height. Delpatch is resistant to these chemicals, as proven in laboratory testing. The federal EPA does not recognize as hazardous waste empty containers of Delpatch parts A and B. The 5-gallon Delpatch containers are considered empty if less than approximately 1/2 inch of residue remains. Local and state regulations, along with those of the selected disposal facility, must be followed to ensure complete compliance. It's the contractor's responsibility to dispose of the empty containers properly. They should be sealed to prevent collection of rainwater, or be crushed, being sure not to spill material during the crushing operation. The current safety procedures manual should be reviewed for complete details regarding the environment, health, and safety. The manual provides information on safe work practices, personal protective equipment, and other safety topics. In the elastomeric concrete business, Delpatch, along with its partner Delcrete, stand above and apart from the others, and the performance gap is widening. Delpatch has outstanding qualities, featuring toughness, impact resistance, resilience, and compressive strength, to name a few. It's a model of handling simplicity and efficiency, and thus, the inconvenience to traffic is minimal. We at the D.S. Brown Company are proud of our position in the highway, bridge, and airport markets. And we intend to maintain that position with products such as Delpatch. We are confident our products will continue to fulfill your needs and that they will remain the materials of choice into the future.